Once upon a time, in the village of Misty Pines, the clouds were always low and fluffy. People said the clouds were made by a cloud fairy who lived on top of Skyberry Hill. There she'd dance and twirl, and the wind would blow her sparkly cloud dress like a giant pinwheel. When she was happy, the clouds took on fun shapes, like cotton candy castles, bunny hills, and flying turtle rides. But one day, the clouds stopped moving. The sky turned dull and gray. No shapes, no sparkle, just stillness. A little boy named Finn looked up from his berry picking. He'd always loved watching the clouds, but now he felt a little worried. He decided to climb Skyberry Hill to see if the cloud fairy was all right. Finn put on his red boots and grabbed his backpack. He packed some cookies for the journey and started up the winding path. After a while, he heard a sniffle. He peeked behind a tree and saw a deer with a crown of leaves. "Hello," said Finn. "Are you the cloud fairy?" The deer shook her head. "I'm just a poor deer whose cloudberry crown has fallen apart," she said sadly. "Oh, I bet the cloud fairy needs cloudberries for her crown," thought Finn. "That's the perfect chance to meet her." He continued on. Soon he came across a frog wearing a tiny top hat. "Excuse me," said Finn, "but have you seen a fairy around here?" "Over there," croaked the frog, pointing with a stick. "But please hurry. The cloud fairy is very sad. Her crown is missing, and without it, she can't dance through the sky or paint dreams." When Finn reached the top of the hill, he saw a crystal castle in the clouds. He tiptoed inside and found the cloud fairy sitting on a misty throne. Her wings drooped and her dress was rumpled. "Hello," said Finn. "I brought these for you," he said, holding out the jar. The cloud fairy's eyes lit up. She gently lifted the berries and with a swirl of wind and sparkle, formed a new crown. As she placed it on her head, the clouds danced again. Rainbows streaked across the sky, and the shapes came back, funnier and fluffier than ever. The cloud fairy giggled. "Thank you, Finn. You brought the sky back to life." From then on, Finn became the cloud helper. Every time the clouds needed magic, he'd be there with berries, kindness, and a brave heart. The end.